Hi, Gemini. Good morning. So I pre-shuffled all the cards thoroughly, and I laid out your spread, and I am been meditating on it to try and find out what exactly is going on in your situation. To start with, in your current present moment, and I don't necessarily mean present like as in today, I mean present as in the last couple of years, maybe even just the last couple of months, but I'm feeling more so the last couple of years. Your first card is the Lovers. Now, if you'll notice in this card is the one that is the overall card in the whole reading. It's the crowning card. This card speaks volumes to me. Here's a union between a couple that is overseen by the universe. It's divinely directed. It is a couple that the universe put together. This couple, if you'll notice the couple really intently, here's the male, here's the female. This represents a very strong couple together, and the couple represents groundedness of the earth and also fire and creation. So together they balance out their unity. Together they are one. You'll notice that the couple is opposites, but they love each other greatly. It's the opposite, opposing thoughts, opposing factors, opposing ideas that keeps them apart. If you'll notice, the male energy in this card, the body is dark. What that signifies to me is that this masculine energy has kind of, how do I put this in words? Tainted his temple, body temple, foundation. In some ways, he keeps it corrupt, whereas the feminine energy keeps it pure. She keeps her temple more pure, more untouched, more ethereal, I think. But you'll also notice that his face is white and her headspace is dark. What this is telling me is that in his thoughts, what keeps him grounded is keeping his mind focused on logic, plain and simple, clear thoughts, groundedness. He doesn't allow himself to stay in his mindset that is complicated. You'll see her whole headspace is dark. Her mind is profound. It's complicated. She thinks all various different complicated thoughts, whereas his mind is dual in nature. He goes back and forth between his subconscious and his conscious. He's of dual minds, whereas her mind is all one. It's complicated, but it's more of an omni-mind. His is a dual mind. But notice how strong this angel is. Heaven is guiding this couple. It's up to the couple to work through these hardships, to become the one union that the divine is trying to bring together. It's up to you. But what this says to me is that it's a very complicated situation. It's not easy. It's been really tough on you. Because the card that's crossing this time frame is a card of, I see as heartbreak, rest, restoration, healing. Both of you are in a space where you are just wiped out. You're really needing to heal. And I think this represents the more internal focus as opposed to your external mindset, because I believe both parties are very focused on their endeavors, getting their life right, correcting their things around them that are external, creating balance. But this represents more of an internal feeling of exhaustion, just utter exhaustion. In your distant past, because of the complications that have happened with the unity, the union of the two of you, it brought you to a crossroads. It brought you both to a crossroads of trying to figure out, we're so opposite. Yes, there are many things that we're so alike about. It's unreal. You haven't met anyone else that has as many of the same automatic thought processes that the two of you have together, that you share. But in the same respect, there's a part of you that is so polar opposite, it's very hard to make this union come together, which brings you at this crossroads. Which way do I turn? The song from U2, I Can't Live With or Without You, comes to mind. I'm not sure if you know what that song is, but if not, look it up. With or without you. So you're both at a crossroads of trying to figure out, you were at a crossroads of trying to figure out, which way do I go? This isn't working. So I believe both of you guys turned your back on each other. And chose what you thought at the time was going to be an easier route, a better route. But all that really brought you both to was despair, hopelessness, loss, feeling like there is no hope for the both of you. There is no hope for it. You want to make it work, but neither one of you know how to. You don't even have the answers, so there's hopelessness and despair in this card. In your immediate future, boy, goodness, you could not even get a better card. This right here is a divinely guided union, soulmates, in bliss, in love, heaven sent, working together in harmony and unity and happiness. This is what you both want. Will you get there? I don't know. Depends on you two. But I do know that this is something that the heaven is divinely guiding. In the best outcome, 10 of Cups. This is where both your hearts wish to be with each other. Happy family life, stable home, happiness, love. Can't keep your hands off of each other. Rainbows, sunshine, bliss. What are the factors that are coming in between your situation? What this tells me is that somewhere along this situation, this is the Queen of Swords. The thing that's affecting the situation is you're turning your back on it. Very cold. You shut it out. It causes you so much pain that you can't quite deal with the pain. So you close it off, shut it out, and put it away. Turn your back on it. And you're allowing the coldness to grow. The crystals are getting bigger. They're getting stronger. The distance is getting farther and farther apart. I don't feel like this is just you, though. I feel like it's both of you. I feel like you are more set in stone as far as this direction goes. You are more set on turning your back on the entire situation and walking away. Whereas I think your partner is torn. One minute they feel exactly the same way, mirroring you, and the next minute they miss you. But that's only because their dark night of the soul is came after yours. You've already been through the battle. You've been through the fight. You've been through the heartache. You've been through the shredding of your heart. And you're over it. You're done. You're on your way out. Whereas they now are going through that part now. Whereas they are in two minds. Your external influences. This is how your partner feels. He feels like he's gone through a massive battle. Emotional battle. He's almost there. He's almost done. He has that one more hurdle or the one more step to get to you. He wants to get to you. He's battered, he's torn, he's bruised, but he wants to get to you. He wants you to reach out to him. Bring him in. But the hardest step he has to take, and all the battle he's done, that's been easier than the last step he has to take, and the last step he has to take is conquering his fear. That wand right there, that represents his fear. Fear of rejection. Wanting to speak to you, wanting to reach out, you both want to reach out. But it's that fear in between you that keeps you both. It's the unknown. Neither one of you really truly know how the other feels, but you do know deep down in your subconscious, in your soul, that you both want each other. You're facing each other. Your hearts are facing each other. In your hopes and fears, you're hoping for swift communication. You're hoping for creative thinking. You're brainstorming, trying to find different solutions, different ways to fix and mend this, wanting to jump in and have a conversation, wanting to be able to state your truth, wanting to be able to bring in happiness. Just not knowing how. The final outcome? Well, there's two. You could have the world. You could have the world. You get past that fear. You could have the world because you both want to repair this. And even if not repair the entire situation, even if you know deep in your heart that you may or may not be able to work this out as a couple, you both want each other in your lives. You both want closure. You both want happiness. You want peace of mind. You want friendship again. At the foundation. That's what you both want. You can have it, though. Here's the thing. But you're both dwelling on the hurt and the pain and all the cups that have spilt over and the pain you've caused each other. That's the thing. If you would just stop looking at the pain, you could have the world. So at this point, especially your partner, he's in the hangman state. He doesn't know what to do, how to go about it. He's in two minds. One mind, I don't want this anymore. It's too tough. It's too hard. It's too much of an uphill battle. The other mind is, oh my word, I miss her. And you feel the same way. I miss him. No one's coming close to what I want. But then again, neither does he. Then again, neither does she. Because of the polarities. So you're both stuck in a hangman state of indecision. You, on the other hand, you kind of made up your mind that you're going with the Eight of Cups, leaving, walking away. It's in a lot of ways, it's really up to him. The masculine energy, I'm not talking him as in a person, male, female, I'm talking the masculine energy. It's up to him. Is he going to take a stand? Is he going to let you in? This is his fight. You're the star to him. He wants the star back. He wants his star back. He wants his love. The thing in conflict is he's juggling so many things in his life. What to do? He's going to drop the ball on something. That's what he's got to do, and that's why he can't make up his mind. And in the end, this is where you stand now. This is the burden he's carrying. At a standstill. Carrying a burden and a weight that's too heavy to bear. So instead of making a decision, he just carries the burden with him. Day in, day out. So, in order to fix this, between the two of you, you both have to be willing to come forth and to appreciate each other. To tell each other the value of each other. And to not let pride stand in the way, not hold back, not focus on the pain. Focus on the friendship and start there. Focus on mending the friendship, and if the love is meant to be, it will fall in place. Gemini, there is hope. It's up to you. I wish you a great day. We'll see you soon.